Let's get some celebrity sleaze, Fram.
Don't know if you heard about this, Barnes, but the Foo Fighters paid tribute to Taylor Hawkins at the Ohana Festival in Dana Point over the weekend. Big 3-day beach festival. Of course, they ended it Sunday night with a nod to Taylor. Quote, "Tonight, we are in Taylor Hawkins' backyard," Dave Grohl said. Sold out crowd, final evening of this big 3-day festival. He is, quote, "indeed the hometown hero of this show. It's a trip. I came down here with him every once in a while and hung out in the house he grew up in. I never really understood Taylor Hawkins until I came to Laguna. Then I was like, oh, yeah, okay, I get it. We had good times down here, so I knew tonight would be kind of heavy because we are here with Taylor, where he grew up, but I want this next song to be a celebration of his life." All right, he got really kind of choked up. And then they launched into Aurora from their third album, Nothing Left to Lose. That is the first Foo album to feature Taylor on drums.
Can you imagine the heaviness of that moment there in that community, you know?
It's unbelievable.
It had to be insane. And you talked about the tease, I think it was yesterday with the Foo Fighters, and they came out with a U.S. tour for next year, stadium tour, but no Atlanta so far.
I know. The Breeders are on there and the Hives.
Yep.
We are total 99Xing it there. You know there's got to be more shows announced, right?
Has to be. They don't skip Atlanta.
I mean, come on. Hey, if you head over to 99X in the Morning X page on Facebook and Instagram, we have a post about gloriously stupid movies.
Yes, it's exploded.
On Monday's Manning cast, Stupid Movie Hall of Famer Will Ferrell was a guest during the game. Now, Peyton asked him to rate Eli's earlier delivery of Will's famous line from Wedding Crashers. It's kind of funny. Here's how it sounded.
Meatloaf! Meatloaf! On a scale of 1 to 10, is Eli's Will Ferrell impression a 1 or a 2?
I'll say like a 1.1.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. You rushed it a little bit.
I gotta yell at my mom.
There's some rage behind it. This guy had some rage, so it was more like,
number 84.
Ma! Meatloaf!
10-yard penalty. First down.
Like, I gotta hear the...
Meatloaf!
But a little more growl. Ma! Meatloaf!
Mom! Meatloaf!
Why did you drag it out? Ma! Why did you drag it out like that? Just
It's
bark
like a
it.
Southern drawl thing. It's a
Ma!
Southern drawl,
Meatloaf!
you know.
All right.
You know, my mom's starting to come down here. She's freaking out. She didn't know what's going on. She's getting concerned.
So funny. Stevie Nicks has come out to say no reason for Fleetwood Mac to continue without Christine McVie. Because, quote, without her, what is left? I mean, huge part of that band, obviously. Future of Fleetwood Mac ever touring? That sort of just nailed it right there.
Well, you remember when Sheryl Crow, let's flash back to that, when she leaked news that was never public beyond in an arena in Nashville at one point. But let's go back to that. She has never, ever said this on the air.
I was the only other person that was almost in Fleetwood Mac, and that the reason I didn't come out was because I had these 2 babies.
Has that ever been public before?
There were little things about it, but I didn't address it.
That gave me chills.
Me too.
Yeah, I didn't address it because I didn't feel like it was mine to address. And
wow.
So, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Well, there's a nugget.
You could have been in Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, when Christine decided she wasn't going to tour anymore, we were all in talks about my coming and filling the void, basically.
Wow.
I mean, you could not replace Christine McVie, but at least it would be me covering keyboard parts and playing and singing and being that the foil.
I mean, that blew my mind. When she said it, it took me a second to adjust to it.
No one had ever heard that before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, Stevie also revealed and unveiled her official Barbie, inspired by the cover of Rumors. She's now a Barbie. Barnes, I can't get away from Taylor Swift and the Chiefs games. Going there with Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and the director of Deadpool 3. Now people think she is going to be in the movie as Dazzler, a superhero who's also a rock star.
It's a thing.
If that was calculated, I'm going to be blown away.
The ratings for that game for New York and the Chiefs were the biggest ratings on a Sunday night since the Super Bowl.
Should they be paying her?
Not just NFL. That's television.
That's insane.
And she just showed up. That's it.
She showed up, and that's all you saw on your feed for 3 days.
Dude, that is serious business. You want to talk about the ultimate influencer?
Concert tickets are so expensive. I mean, we're all, bitching about it. Thankfully, we have the 99X ticket window. But a guy at a Drake show held up a sign saying his girl broke up with him after he spent all his savings on tickets. Well, here's what Drake did next.
Well, what's crazy, what he did? Listen at the end. He kind of mumbles what he did. And so you don't really get the full effect. I'd be like, hey, everyone, shh, before I said this.
That's a good sign to pick tonight. Usually I do something nice for a lady, but my bro right here, he said, I spent all my savings buying tickets for me and my ex, but honestly, never mind, it's really her loss, so she ain't coming with you tonight. She ain't coming with you tonight? And you in here just icy with the gold chain and the sunglasses on? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you 50 bands so you can flex on her. Yeah, that's how we doing it tonight, big dog. It's your night tonight.
See, if I'm gonna give dude 50 grand, I'm gonna shush the crowd first.
$50K?
Dude dropped it and he just kind of mumbled it out. I'd be like, hey, everybody, shh.
You couldn't really tell if he meant like $50 or 50.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It's a big difference.
Man, I'd look back on that ROI and go, damn it.
Hello. Paramore is going to drop a remixed and reworked version of their latest album on Friday. Remember Hayley Williams, they had to cancel shows because of her lung infection. Hopefully she's feeling better.
Do fans get excited about a reworking and a remastering? I don't.
Because it's all the rage now. The quote-unquote deluxe editions of shows, of concerts and albums where they drop 2 or 3 new songs.
You just see it and you go,
It extends it just extends the brand of that album, but
I feel like it's a FOMO play. Like you see like Foo Fighters out with a new record. You're like, we have to do something. All right, Earl, get in there and remaster it.
Now, I don't know about reworked. If that means more songs, I guess we'll find out.
Well, reworked. Think about 10,000 Maniacs who are playing this weekend in Smyrna. They're on their, 3rd or 4th singer. Mary Ramsey's now gone, and they just pulled out a new singer.
Yes.
And they're reworking all the 10,000 Maniacs songs, which isn't that wild that she had such little control, Natalie Merchant, but she made that brand. She's been gone 30 years.
And she's doing her own thing now.
I know. She made Gift. You're welcome.
This is such a massive deluxe edition that you might be excited about this. Did you see this Green Day Dookie release?
Oh, yeah.
30th anniversary deluxe edition. It's out now. It just came out. Includes unreleased Dookie demos, outtakes.
They've been trickling those out. We played, when Furfur was in for you, we played one of them.
And how about live in Barcelona from June the 5th of 94, plus live at Woodstock from 1994? That's a dream come true if you're a big fan.
These demos are cool. Here, I'll play a little bit of one for you. This is When I Come Around. This was their demo. It sounds like Closing Time.
It does.
Closing Time.
Well, I heard you crying loud all the way across town. You've been searching for that.
His voice sounds good.
Love it.
Yeah.
Finally, a Tennessee judge has terminated the conservatorship of Michael Oher. You remember from The Blind Side and that whole story how he was saying the Tuohys took financial advantage of him? A Shelby County probate judge on Friday ended the agreement that was reached in 2004 when the Tuohys allegedly tricked him into signing documents that appointed them as his conservators rather than his adoptive parents. Under the conservatorship, Oher claimed he has been deprived of the rights to his name, image, likeness, on top of millions of dollars that the family got for signing away the rights to the book the film is based on. They're saying they didn't make millions, so this story is not going away.
No, nothing is coming out. You're saying the judge ended what?
The conservatorship.
But no money. Yeah, you would think that accounting-wise, they could easily say, here's what we made.
I am very curious as to what's going to happen next in the Tuohy's side of the story. Remember the other day, I was talking about Russell Brand now being investigated by 2 police forces in the UK?
Yes.
Allegations of rape, sexual assault, emotional abuse against him, revealing in a joint investigation by several sources. Well, the Sunday Times and the Times on Monday, they are saying that a woman contacted the force just 2 weeks ago with new information in relation to the reports of harassment and stalking. So people are continuing to come out of the woodwork against Russell Brand.
Yeah, you knew this party would not end. I mean, at the height of his fame, it sounds like he was just throwing it around and running the show. You know what I mean? It's that weird fame thing where people just lose their minds.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what's going to happen next. I mean, do you think this could go to court? He could have jail time? Like, what is actually next?
It's so overwhelming. How do you know, you know?
That is your celebrity sleaze.